Alright, so just kind of covering some of the specifics for my trip. Um, I'm going to be arriving in November, and pretty much as soon as I get there, I'm going to be dumping off all my like flight stuff at a friend's house. So that'll be like my gun case, suitcase, blah blah blah, and then get all of that shifted over into my actual travel equipment. Then I'm going to try and be out of Anchorage pretty much that day. I'm trying not to stick around if I can, and I want to be at Wasilla within the next day or two. It's one of the closer towns, so I'm hoping to be there within the next day. So then, when I'm actually in towns, those will be the times when I'm actually in a hotel and actually, not freezing to death and eating food that's not like covered in, that's not freeze dried. But there's only going to be very, very few of those. I'm going to try and enjoy it while I can. And then when I'm in those towns, that'll be when I upload content for you guys. And what I've decided for that is when I'm in Alaska, on YouTube and Rumble content's basically going away. I'm gonna keep up X and TikTok as much as I can. But what I've decided is when I'm actually there, I'm gonna all the stuff I record for YouTube and Rumble, I'm gonna splice it all together into one big super cut and upload that when I'm actually back. So, kind of continuing on that, when I'm out of Wasilla, that this is where I start getting into the landmarks I want to go see. There's a few national parks and state parks I want to go see between there and the Yukon. I want to go see the Alaskan mountain range, and then there's a giant glacier I want to go see as well. So I would like to be at the mountain range within 7 days of leaving Wasilla. So hopefully 9 days after arriving. No, I've got some time to spend, so I'm not pressured to hit that time limit. That's just what I want. And then from there, it's going to be straight up towards Fairbanks. Yeah, Fairbanks. But I'm not actually going there. I'm going up towards the Yukon. So and fortunately, there's a highway, like the one major highway that Alaska has. It will be a fantastic landmark for me. So I shouldn't get lost, especially with modern technology having a map for me at my fingertips. And then right on the Yukon, there's a small little town that has a hot spring in it, and I don't think it's open in the winter. I couldn't tell, but regardless, I want to stop by and I want to see it and visit for a little bit, and then run over to another day to Tanana, which that'll be the point of my trip where I decide how I'm feeling, how long it's taken me to get there. I expect to be there at about the 4 week mark, maybe more, maybe less, depending on how everything's have gone so far. So if it's taken a short amount of time and I'm feeling great, I might continue going on. But so the reason that right there is kind of my deadline or my deciding factor is because that's effectively where society ends in Alaska. The next spot is past a gigantic national park, and it's a tiny little airport across a basically desolate or unpopulated state park that's nothing but animals. Then from there, it's through the snowy wastes to another small town that I don't remember the name of. Then after that, it's another 2 weeks to the end goal. So that's why I gotta really make a decision when I get there. But all things considered, I'm really looking forward to it. The deadline's coming up. I'm looking forward to sharing the trip with you guys. I'm ready to go. So when I actually am there, when I'm leaving, I'm probably gonna go up to Barrow anyway, even if I don't get there on foot. I'm probably gonna fly up anyway just so I can see it, because I don't know the next time I'm gonna be up there. Maybe it'll be next year. I don't know. We'll find out. Even if I don't, I'm probably gonna go up there myself anyway. Then go back to Anchorage, spend another day bumming around before I head on back home. So, look forward to it. I'm going to be making more content from this point on. I should be every Tuesday and Thursday. up until I leave.